I'm not sure if it's what was filmed or this is the real factory, which is not exactly the same. We've been taking a ride through Krakow. We just arrived at the airport about an hour ago to visit to Poland. My impression when we arrived, I really didn't feel that much, but this guy's taking us through Poland, through Krakow rather, and describing some of the activities of the Second World War, and in a way really also whitewashing the participation of the Poles. Whitewashing the participation of the Poles. However, some of what he says is true. He talked about some of the cemeteries. One cemetery that still exists here from the 16th century, and a young one from the 19th century. In the cemetery from the 16th century, we have buried the Ramah, the Rav Moshe Isserlis, who wrote a famous commentary on the Shulchan Aruch. This is the factory of Schindler's List, the concentration camp of Plaszow, which was, of course, famous in Schindler's List, where the commandant used to shoot people from his balcony. This is the concentration camp where my father-in-law Sam used to, I think he was there, and was involved in some of what went on there. This is the factory in Schindler's List. Schindler's factory. Some of the shooting of the movie did take place here, but this is really where the factory was. I think it's the ghetto, which we also passed earlier, and sorry I didn't have my camera out, but they had a plaque which with some Hebrew writing and English writing commemorating a little bit of the wall of the ghetto. That the ghetto in the of Krakow, where 20,000 people were confined. In Schindler's List, they actually filmed that elsewhere from where the ghetto is today, since it's been modernized somewhat. But this actually is the factory here. You see these are some original documents from Schindler's factory.
Not also a newspaper. His birthday. Here was the factory. Document. And the request of heritage fields, he wanted to know the place for the field. Yes. Instead of Stephen Field, heritage field request. And there was owner, Abraham Wanda, owner of this factory before World War II.
So this is our bus, actually quite a nice bus. Modern, it's in Spain, and you have to look at it. Also, I was very impressed when we landed in Krakow to see, that the highways looked modern and much better than I expected. The airport, interestingly enough, is extremely small. Looks like the London Ontario airport, which is the main international airport. However, now that I'm in Krakow proper, I see there's narrow streets. Hi, Patty. They're narrow streets.
That we haven't time. Very nice is the Jewish cemetery founded near Miodova Street, founded in 1801. 3 months ago died the chairman of the Jewish community, Czesław Jakubowicz, and there is many monuments, very important monuments. There is lying very important painter, Maurycy Gottlieb, was very famous painter, Maurycy Gottlieb. Jewish cemetery, left side, Miodowa. Many of them from the beginning of the 19th century. A few very famous Jewish physician worked here before World War II and after World War II. cały
Trying
czas
to see the
musimy
gargoyle
szukać
from the
tej
buildings, although I missed the nice
tak jak te planty tramwajedzie.
The general mentioned before the
You can look on this bridge. One man was guard of this bridge. Right, there are very interesting objects from Japan.
We are in front of the Ariel restaurant in Krakow, the kosher restaurant. Sharon, it's working now. We're a bit late. The group's been here for half an hour already. It's one of the tribulations. We're being here for a reception by the Canadian Embassy, and there's the Canadian Ambassador's car with the flag. Let's see if I can see the flag. Oh, sorry, I think that's the car. That's the Canadian Ambassador's car, but we're behind it, so I don't see. Ariel Hotel, Cafe, Restaurant. Great Cafe. Galleria. Coming. I'm told these two buildings used to belong to Helena Rubinstein. There's some restoration work being done here. This is obviously the Jewish quarter. Now it turns out that the Ariel restaurant that we were going to go into is actually not kosher. It's only Jewish. Here's an old synagogue. I'll try to get closer to see the work.
Публика ждет, будь смелее, акробат. Со смертью играю, смелый дерзок мой трюк. Все замирает, все смолкает вокруг. Слушая скрипку, дамы в ложах вздохнут. Скажут с улыбкой храбрый шут. Да, я шут, я циркач, так что же? Пусть меня так зовут вельможи, как они от меня далеки, далеки. Никогда не дадут руки.
Okay, this is Eugene, Ella's daughter. We just arrived in Minsk today.
Это дуэт.
Дуэт еще чуть-чуть, а?
Slava and Ella from Moscow. Ella's going home today with the children. This is Mark, Wanda's daughter, and Wanda's grandson behind her.
Ну давай, давай, ну только быстренько.
Huh? Oh, Andre's the grandson and Marina? Okay, and what's your sister? I can't believe it just started working.
Гарью покрыта земля, незнакомые смотрят волками, и один из них может быть я. Моя жизнь дребезжит, как дрезина, а могла бы лететь далеко. Моя смерть ездит в черной машине с голубым огоньком. Моя смерть ездит в черной машине с голубым огоньком. Мне не жаль, что я здесь не прижился, мне не жаль, что родился и жил. Папа не смог, все так придумал, я бы сам его здесь придушил. Только поздно всех на вершине, и теперь только вниз босиком. Моя смерть ездит в черной машине с голубым огоньком. Моя смерть ездит в черной машине с голубым огоньком. Не корите меня за ухарство, не стыдите разбитым стыдцом. Я хотел бы венчаться на царство или просто ходить под венцом. Но не губишь судьбы в магазине, не прижмешь ей хвоста угольком. Моя смерть ездит в черной машине с голубым огоньком. Моя смерть ездит в черной машине с голубым огоньком.
Шерон говорит, что она не...
Может будет хорошо.
Может быть хорошо.
Вот.
Все, no time, все, it's time to go, все, пошли.
Of Dokšycy in Belarus, which used to be Poland, where my father is from. We're trying to find out where he lived. This is the old part of town here. My mother says this is what the streets used to look like in the old days. Dirt roads. Chickens are walking down the street. I don't know if you can see any right now. No, I guess chicken left. The car that we're driving in, the Ford Transit. Now, we found a man on the main street in Dokšycy, and he took us to a house where there's some people who have been here for many, many years, and we're going to try to find out some information. Oh no, I'm losing it here. Here in Dokšycy, who remembers all the people, remembers the gardens, and I think he remembers the Slavans also. He brought us to this. Here's my dad and the gentleman that we found in Dokšycy, who seems to remember a lot of the people. Okay. Dokšycy we met from Israel. We happened to meet them while in Dokšycy, where they were staying. Yeah,
accidentally, we never knew anything like that will happen.
Aaron, Shmi Aaron. And here is this is Igor, who is Mark's nephew. His grandmother Panna was a sister to Chaya Oshri. This is Slava, who is Mark's son, also a grandson to Panna, who is and his wife Larissa, and their daughter Yulia. And this is Ina, who is Igor's wife. And you know Sharon. And Anya.
Yeah.
Okay, I got everybody. Now I got everyone, and the relationships are down, so I don't make a mistake next time. We're in Wanda's house, and they put out a wonderful spot for us. Into Belasha.
Salad, we'll stop this local creamy salad.
Okay. This is Lenka, and what's her name? The eldest?
Дети, Lara,
These are Wanda's granddaughters.
Lena and Ola.
This is Wanda's daughters.
Ina and Marina. Иди, моя доченька, иди,
Lydia is her son's wife. Andre is the grandson.
Это Машечка.
You better do this again. Start and go right across.
Who's who?
Mama! That's Mama!
Где Wanda?
And бегом сюда. And I don't know that бегом.
Это Ина. Ина, его, and her husband Vadim, and her children Vadim, and Marina. Подожди, что
Вот кислое молоко Малевичихи, которое Малевичиха давала, кислое молоко.
Мамочка, тебя зовут.
Это Мария.
Тебя уже сняли.
Ну, кого еще забыли? Это Alex. This is Alex, Wanda's son, and this is grandson Andrei, and grandson Vadim, and Alex's wife забыла же.
Lida?
Лида, Лида. И это Машечка.
И это Машечка наша.
Ну, это Лена и Оля, это Vladis grandchildren.
Внучки.
Внучки, grandchildren, that's so. And Zygmunt, самый главный. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem.
Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem.
Мир всегда будет с вами. Мир всегда будет с вами. Мир всегда будет с вами. Шалом, шалом, шалом.
but I don't know if it's working. So hopefully, because I
Coloring
can.
it again may keep it a little longer.
Here we are now in Bergen Belsen.
I
have
figure
no
out
idea.
this. Maybe I should take a still of this piece, and then I'll be able to put it to this picture. And I don't have the
Quite neat.
numbers on here. Though. You know what?
There's no numbers on them?
No, they're not the
So
same.
what good is it?
I will put the numbers on one of them now.
I can't get a picture of all this.
$180,000. I never heard